Give me a sec to send the link out on the appropriate channels, and we will be in action. Oh, shush you. Just give me a bit to remember everywhere I intend to send it, and we will be good to go. And of course it does the wrong one, why wouldn't it? Thank you so much for sucking. Okay, 1 second. Control C. Control E. Yep. Bastard. I love Twitch, said literally no one using the platform ever. Now, where else do I usually... Listen, after enough knocks upside the melon, you go a little senile. Let's see. I totally forgot I...
You reckon he's a soldier then?
Be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of war is thick about him.
When he's not out chasing rumours, sits up there in that hole of his, brooding and scheming.
Lay off the man. He's got plenty to brood about.
If you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the ledgers too.
When lightning struck, his yoke did break, his life his own again. With thunder's roll he knew his fate, and would fight it to the end. Well, what do you think? I woke this morn inspired.
It's always interesting seeing how the characters interact in this
Careful,
game.
you. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. All right. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills, conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rossfield. I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Well, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then. You'll find everything you need down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
I forget if I'm allowed to use the stone quite yet, but being able to go through this with all of my skills is going to be interesting. Yeah, okay, most of this is counter-based. Alright, I can work with that. Or... let's see, okay, I'm using Titanic block. Which actually means rather than tsunami here, we want Flames of Rebirth. Specifically because of this little piece here.
He's in... Oh no.
Goats, was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
A blacksmith? To the forge it is, then.
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Let's see. Nope, this doesn't work yet.
Does it look like there's room here for another bloody crate?
No, Lady Karen. I'm sorry, Lady Karen.
Seeing as you're new, let me share a word of warning. Keep your hands out of the stores, or I'll cut them off and crate them with the others. I'm only teasing. We feed the hands to the dogs.
Well, that's morbid.
What are you gawping at, newcomer? Never seen a man work with his hands? Well, you best get used to it if you're thinking of staying.
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lostwing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to a holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so?
A noisome spirit better suited to stripping oil from a painter's canvas than consumption grants overworked conscripts a few rare moments of sweet oblivion on their long, arduous sea journeys north from the continent.
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
No. Damn you, Goots. All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind.
Right, you have to do this. Hell no.
And the belt, Caesar Square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
I suppose I should thank Goots.
Make it quick. Well, I ain't the cook, am I? Look.
The hottest this side of hell.
You got anything needs repairing? So, what'll it be?
Yes, I totally need another Ultima weapon. Right, guys? Can't even dual wield in this game, so... Okay, is there a reason why? Okay, hold on. Iron bracers +4. I never got around to crafting that. Would have been in my own inventory if I had.
Do you? You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
A lot of weapons in the game, it's not a matter of out-leveling. It's a matter of, just not having a use. Or they,
work, but it'll do.
get fed into a better weapon.
Later.
Case in point, Broadsword 3 goes into Broadsword 4.
Anything else?
And you'll see
of Kenneth's coldest when we're done.
Just tighten ship boulders.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Come on, nearly there. You, blankets, quick as you like. All right, we make them comfortable while the bed's made up. Well, you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me? What the hell have I got myself into? Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you? Shit, at this rate, he won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Taya. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Was Ty the one looking after Jill?
I just love that phrase you hear from one of the other random guys. Just tighten ship boulders.
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
Another fine day at the hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything? You ask me.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Oh. And thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
Who are these people? I need supplies for my journey to Lost Wing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
Funniest part here is I actually don't have much reason to buy anything from her. Like, a lot of these, especially the orchestrion roles, are one and done.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Sure I am, Baba.
You'll not find
Sure
a better
I am.
price than that.
I'm totally robbing her blind when I've got an arsenal the size of a small continent's armory. So the Ouroboros is the best base game armor, but the Minwu is the best after you get the DLC. And I'm going to have to wait to upgrade any of my shit, because you have to wait to +1 gear at
That's all.
Why, you've barely a guilty name. You're taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
I just love how she plays the part of a stubborn, angry old bitch.
Do you think we should
Most
go
of the
and
time.
help?
It sounds like Otto has everything under control. As always.
Don't think I haven't noticed you stealing sips from that pot. Ah, a new face. And, dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
Hot meal. How long has it been?
I wonder if
Thank
he
you,
says
Clive.
anything.
Now we have 3 hungry mouths in need of feeding, so you'd best be on your way.
Next time you're in, first round's on the ass.
Well, well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you. Who knew dung had so many uses?
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
You could say that.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen. When I was very young, yet when I arrived, fortunately, what subject shall we consider today?
Here's the thing. I am an actual dink away, and I do not know what I'm missing here. Because I have nearly capped out on the compiled information. Like, there's clearly something to do with tech, characters, and lore that I just do not have here or here. Like you can see here, I'm only missing 3 things from Mysteries of the Realm, and I would not be surprised if one of them had to do with either an unmarked quest or a couple of activities I just do not have the skill to do. The enemy index, I have everything. Also, fuck Tonberries. Character-wise, I have no clue who the missing one here is. Then Lay of the Land. If I'm missing anything, I'm missing like 1. Yeah, I'm missing exactly 3 things, and I will have maxed out the Chronicles.
Did you learn everything you needed? Good day. Or... the door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Dung had so many uses.
Here's where I channel my inner FF15 player. Why the fuck is jump and interact the same button?
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad, and keep up the good work. It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long ago us old hands were ratting about the place like peas in a bucket.
I'm trying to remember why. Oh, I remember that one now. I wonder. An 8-bit version of this song. Not what I expected to hear in my life. If I recall correctly, this is the Bahamut boss fight. Okay, so there is one for every... So there is a theme for every part of that fight. No, this is prologue then. Ascension is Bahamut.
You'd think he'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering back to his solar, but no.
Lonely, are we, August?
Yeah.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Well, the hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
It's brooding and scheming.
Lay off the man. Got plenty to brood about.
I'd been cast out and left for dead when Sid found me. There's not a day goes by I don't count my blessings.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed. Equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves, speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free, truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Cid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
I have literally no use for all of those skill points, by the way.
The Ironblood were quick to sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Fat lot of good that icon of theirs did them.
And I mean it. I have no use for any more AP in this game because all of my attacks are maxed. All of my skills and feats are maxed out. Serpent's Cry is cool, but it is kind of gimmicky. It's also like if we actually bothered to look at the iconic feats, this counts as a dodge. This gives you a unique dodge and a charge meter. This is a block and counter. Lock on. Grab. Get over here. Teleport, but it doesn't have iframes. Changes your weapon and turns it into something that builds a separate gauge from limit or health. Or not limit or health. Changes it into a separate gauge from limit and doesn't deal as much damage. And this enhances your magic attacks and just completely reworks your moveset. In fact, if I just swap over to... Okay, that's a dodge. This is very clearly my general purpose moveset, so I can actually afford to swap Cold Snap off for Ascension. The issue here is when you swap off like that, you kind of have to rework your kit again. I almost always play Willow. It's my crutch. Let's see, Flames of Rebirth. Got Diamond Dust and Impulse. Okay, so we have had Rift Slip. You honestly just kind of don't want to get caught with your pants down, and that's what Rift Slip does. We're actually going to drop Deadly Embrace for Odin here. Let's see, Dancing Steel, Impulse. Yeah, we want Satellite on that one. And then if we just simply swap this to something else fun.
I think he'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering back to his solar, but no.
There's a point of no return.
Cid once told me, the blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was. She'll eventually remember her purpose. All she needs is a little reminding.
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Luckily, the only time you get mired down by fetch quests is around the mid-game. And it's only a couple instances.
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, master carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Here we are. I'd better get this to... Geoffrey, was it?
Okay, I just need to check on my equipment for a moment. Okay, yeah, no, that's its actual appearance. A big blue crystal sword.
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
Right. Skirting by the chicken. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I think I have a... Not yet. Damn it.
You all done?
Leaving already, are ya?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
Alright, make for the Great Wood. Now, do I have to fast travel here? Open world. Yes. Gonna kill our way through.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor?
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. But a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it.
A fine hound.
That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome. For that and the shortcut.
Yeah, that's where it gets messy.
Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Or maybe they're not.
Crap. I forgot how my skills work.
It's over.
Not what I should have used here! Oops. Well, hello there, ugly!
Give me thunder.
We fire! You are so lucky I don't have Garuda equipped. I did that to myself. Especially because I forgot what my lock-on button was. There it is. Mistakes have been made.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Okay, let's see. For soft gear and icons. As fun as that is, I prefer that way more. Now that I remember what...
Remember when I said there'd be deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs of these parts are much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
Wake wins.
Damn it, game. Right, I forgot they completely reworked that one. Crap. Oh, I done fucked up. I done fucked up. I do not have Rift's flip on. Everyone dies!
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
Okay. Ultimate Demise, cool. Satellite, funny. Satellite will not save me the same way Rift Slip will. Okay, well I am supposed to kick that down. We're just gonna do a quick little look around.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on. Mind your head.
This is one of those times where I'm thankful that these games allow you to save almost anywhere. I think right about here I'll be allowed to. Yep. Okay, so we're going to... Okay, which of these was the last one? 723, 24, 724, 24, 730. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break, grab something to eat. Don't be surprised if I wind up swapping game after I finish eating.